All right, now pleased to be joined by none other than Maryland guard Selton Miguel. And listen, good to have you on, man. It's good to see you doing well. I know you've been well traveled over the course of your career. How's it been so far in College Park?
It's been good. Just blessed to be in this position. Come all the way from Angola, Africa, to be in this position in Maryland, playing the Big Ten. So it's been good. Uh, Couple ups and downs, but the journey's been good. So
Hey, how much did another Angolan, Bruno Fernando, who I love, one of the best dudes I've ever met, how
yeah.
much did him coming out of Maryland impact your decision to end up in College Park?
Oh, it was big. It was big. When I went to the portal, it was a call right away. I already had my intentions to come to Maryland just to visit. Didn't know if I was coming here yet, but Bruno playing in here, Bruno being here, being part of Maryland culture just helped a lot. My process, it was faster. I already knew Coach Hill a little bit, and Coach Kevin Norris, the one that was the UCF, is a coach here now. He was a big influence too because I already knew Coach Kevin Norris since high school. So, but Bruno was, as a big brother he is to me. We really close, and we were just talking about the whole time. Just why not having two Angolas coming from the same school and having an impact. So only off the court. So that's what it was.
All right, take me back to growing up in Angola. And I know you moved to Portugal, I think where
Yeah,
your dad's from,
yeah.
at what, 10, 13, somewhere around there?
10, 11, 11.
11. Okay, I was
Yeah,
close. I was close.
yeah, yeah,
Um, what's it like? I mean, I've heard it's beautiful. I've never been,
yeah,
but
yeah.
beautiful beaches. Um, how often you get back and what's it like? What was it like growing up in Angola?
I'll go with like growing up first. Growing up in Angola was different, of course. It was rough a little bit, especially growing up with my dad because my dad went to military school in Cuba. So like growing up, he had really like he wasn't on he
He
wasn't
was
our
tough.
butt. Yeah, it was tough. It was
Yeah.
tough love. Um, but Angola is a country that went to a war, and a lot of people has to like basically we had to start the country back just to have everything back. A lot of things was destroyed back then, so basically it's a upcoming country. But everything been good. Have a lot of people there. My whole family's from Angola. It's just growing up in Angola was a lot of difficulties, but at the same time was good for me because I left Angola when I was 11, went to Portugal, and I had never lived with my parents since I left Angola. So it made me grow up faster and be in two different countries. Playing in Portugal, different culture, different people. Different sports. Sports is different. Everything is different. And then came to the States. So like, it just made me realize how important it is to like really stay close to my family and how far I've come.
And how important it is to give back. And I want to get
Yeah.
into that before we talk about
Yes.
this Maryland team.
Yeah. Yes.
Is in this day and age of NIL, I think a lot of people, some people push back and say, like, oh, you guys don't deserve all the money you're getting. Some of people, myself included, are like, hey, are people teaching you to save that money or, use that money in a way that helps people?
Yeah.
You have chosen to do that. And again, really help people back in Angola, where again, like you said, you remember. You remember
Yeah.
kind of where you were
Yeah.
and the need for certain things. What have you done with some of your NIL to help people back in your homeland?
The first thing I did was even before the NIL, I already had the things to like. I was already giving back even before I get the money from NIL. Since I was at Kansas State, I always send shoes back home, T-shirts back home. Just trying to be in the Zoom calls with them, just to like trying to show them the journey, how difficult it is. But if you put the hard work in, anything is possible. So but with the NIL, just everything just helps, even better because I got the opportunity to open a foundation and to help those kids coming to the States for better education, for a better living, and for better opportunity. Because even if they don't make it basketball, but they always gonna have a better education here, so they can do whatever they can to be successful. That was the first thing. I opened a foundation. I raised some money. I donate a couple grants for the foundation. And yeah, things going well. We got 2 trucks for the foundation that help the kids going from the dorms to the school. We got 15 kids that came this year, just this year, to the states. They're in different high schools in
Really?
Florida. Yes, and we just trying to keep going. You know, me and my brother. My brother's the CEO. I'm the vice president of the foundation. So we're just trying to do good for the country. You know, we had a couple people that made it far from Angola, not just NBA, but like good leagues in Europe, but they just never gave back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I was just, why not? If I don't give back, who else will?
No,
So there was,
again, to me, that's awesome. Like that's what it's all about, right? If you can help out people. But usually, how old are you now? 20, what are you, 20?
24.
All right, you're old. You're not
Yeah,
old,
yeah,
but
yeah.
you're older.
Fifth
You're
year,
older
yeah,
for
fifth year.
college, right?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
But like even at 24, to understand that, right? To understand, to be able to give back and impact young kids that, again, might not have had the opportunity you had, right? Your dad
Yes,
was
sir.
able to, send you to a military school in Portugal and then get you to, I think it was West Oaks in Orlando.
Yes,
You had
yes.
those opportunities that a lot of kids probably don't have
Yes.
coming out of Angola. You were fortunate in that way. Um,
Yeah.
what do you want to do? Like when you're done playing ball, I feel like you again you have it in you obviously to want to help people. Is there something that you want to do with your life once you're done playing ball?
I just want to be able to, like I say, help people with different ways. Back in Angola, we don't have gyms. We don't have gyms like just anybody here in America. Anybody can just go to any gym and just get shots ups and then go to LF Fitness. Even if you don't have a open gym, you can just go to LF Fitness. We don't have that. So
Really?
my main focus is really just trying to connect to somebody that has all the things here that can we transfer to Angola just so we can open things up
Yep.
for the country, not just for the kids, but for the whole country. So that's really my main thing.
So you spent 2 years at Kansas State. You
Yeah,
did two at South Florida with two different coaches. You had one coach at Kansas State, Bruce Weber,
yeah,
two at South Florida. Now you got one at Maryland in Kevin Willard. Um,
yeah.
what's I mean, I assume again, and you moved. You had how many high school coaches? You were at different high schools too, right? Couple?
No, no,
No,
no. Straight. I only came straight to West Oaks.
just West
Yeah,
Oaks.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
all
That's
right.
fine.
So
Yeah,
that's good.
that's
Um,
good.
give me how you describe Kevin Willard, the coach. I'm very curious on this because I'm a big Willard guy, and I
Yeah,
love his sarcasm. And the thing I like about Willard too is like that dude cannot bullshit. Like he doesn't
yeah,
know how to BS. Like whatever
yeah,
comes out of his mouth is what it is.
yeah. I describe Willa as like I describe Willa as like somebody that I feel like somebody that is in the moment. Like you can get different personalities with him any type of moment. If we're winning, it's somebody else. If we're losing, somebody else.
Yeah.
If we tie, somebody. You know what I'm saying? So like it's different personalities all the time, but at the same time, it's somebody that's gonna keep it real. That's why I came here for it. It's somebody that wants to win. You see the passion, the coach feel it every day in practice. Even if you don't have a good game and we lose, we come back, it's gonna be the same coach to you. He's gonna tell you the truth, and don't tell you what you want to hear. He's gonna tell you what you need to hear. He's gonna tell you, for example, I'm shooting 40 from the three, but like I can make NBA threes, but he told me every day, do not take those NBA threes, take the college threes. So if you
Right.
get high, you can take those the NBA threes. You know what I'm saying? So it's just things like that. He cares. He's somebody that cares, and he's somebody that I can lean on. I have 4 different coaches. They all was different. And Wheeler probably is the youngest. I had no. Amir was
Amir
RIP.
was, yeah.
Amir was, and I think Wheeler's the second. But I think Wheeler knows, like, he knows how to be a father figure, and he knows how to be a coach at the same time. He knows the difference. So that's what I like about Wheeler.
So you have a huge road trip coming up. Huge.
We do.
To Champaign against Illinois, and then you
Yeah.
go to Bloomington, Indiana. I don't want to say it's like a defining trip for your season because the Big Ten is loaded. I mean, you have so many good games, resume games throughout, but this is a big one. What's going
Yeah.
to be the most important thing going into this road trip that you guys have to do and have been preaching, whether it's Willard or you knowing internally that you guys need to do to be able to kind of get over the hump and get some of these big wins?
The first thing we have to do is really stay together. It's really the main thing. I feel like road trips is a test for the whole 15, 16 guys come on the trip, not just the players, the whole coaching staff. And the second part, we're going to play, I feel like Illinois, I'm not sure, but like probably one of the best teams now in the Big Ten so
Yes.
far, and they're really putting up big numbers. I feel like we have to rebound because they really, they take a lot of threes and it gets long rebounds, so we really have to rebound. We had to make sure we defend the 3-point line really well because they all can shoot and just respect everybody that comes on the floor because I feel like they got a 10-man rotation. They all can start. They're all good. So we got to mean, but on the other end, we got to make shots. We got to make shots. We got to play defense the highest level. We got to rebound the highest level and really stay together because it's really the main thing. Our defense got to be a different level because we're not playing at home, so we got this disadvantage. So we definitely gonna be. It's gonna be a. It's gonna be a test. We need those tests, especially now. I feel like Big Ten is loaded, and playing teams like that this time of the year is a good test for us because that's where we want to be. That's who we want to play, and we like those tests. So that's what we got to do.
When you're at Maryland now, does it hit you how far you've come from Angola? Your ride, your journey. Does it hit you now of like, hey, I'm playing in the Big Ten because you're at Kansas State, but you weren't doing what you're doing now at Kansas State, right?
Yeah.
You're a key player for likely an NCAA tournament team. Knock on wood, as long as you keep winning.
Yeah.
What's this journey been like for you?
I would say it's been a test. Coming from a freshman sophomore year, averaging like 7 points again, and then going to USF after having a season with Amir. My first year was with another coach. Didn't really win so well, but and then go with Amir, we win in a championship just to see how far we came, averaging almost 15 points. To coming to Maryland, I had to sacrifice to trying to get, being a better team and trying to get to um, uh, to the tournament. It's just showing that anything is possible if you put the work in. And it's just everybody got their own path, and that's my path. It's been hard, it's been long, but at the same time, I wouldn't change anything for it. I'm grateful for where I'm at, the position I'm at today, and I always had a dream to play in the tournament for my last year, and that's what I came to Maryland for.
Were you a good soccer player when you were younger in Angola
Yeah,
or no? Were you good?
yeah. I was.
And what
I was just getting
happened?
too tall. I was just getting too tall, and then I just started loving basketball so much. So I just say I'm down for with the soccer right now. I play sometimes though, but not like
Where do are your parents in Portugal or in Angola or where are they now?
Angola. They both
Yeah.
in Angola. Yes.
So how did you go back? Do you go back each off season?
Yeah, I go back not each off season. Sometimes I went back this past summer because I went to play for my national team for Bruno. So I had the opportunity to go, but sometimes with the schedule, it'd be a little tough. So I go whenever I have the time. Whenever I have the time. I went there this past summer. Before this past summer was 2 years ago. I went. So whenever I have the time to go, that's when I try to go.
Selton, what's the best way people can help if they are watching this, and myself included? What 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 do Angolans need? How can they help your company? Is there a website? Is it on social media? Where can they help?
Um, in my bio, my Instagram has the Patriot Foundation, and then when you click at the Patriot Foundation, it has the link. The foundation, whoever want to donate, it doesn't have to be money, but whatever you want to donate, from books to shoes to clothes to whatever you think is important for those kids growing up, have a better, you know, better environment growing up, we appreciate. It doesn't have to be money, but whatever you want to donate, we open for it.
All right, tell Willard I'm gonna donate $100, but he's gonna match the 100. All right. All right. You tell him. You
I'll
tell
tell
him
him.
that's the deal,
I'll tell
okay?
him. I'll tell him. I'll tell
All
him.
right.
I promise.
Listen, good luck this week.
Yes,
Tough
sir.
road trip. I can't wait to see how you guys play
Yes,
at
sir.
Illinois. Then you go to Indiana. My
Indiana.
daughter goes to school at Indiana. Just stay away
Sure.
from Buffalo Louie's. It's not very healthy. It's a good lunch spot, but you
Yeah.
got to stay in shape. So stay away from
No, I
there.
got you.
All
Yes,
right.
sir. Yes,
And
sir.
I know it's cold out there right now.
Yeah, it's too cold. It's just snowing crazy right now. So
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not.
Listen, you miss Angola weather, don't you?
Yeah, I miss Florida and I'm going with
You miss Florida weather. Hey,
Yeah.
I'm in Florida right now. It's
It's still
cold.
cold.
Oh, it's still like
What
40
part of Florida
degrees.
you at?
I'm in St. Augustine.
Oh, okay. So you up north?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, up north it's cold.
No
Though.
snow though. No snow.
No snow. It's good, man.
Listen, great to see you, Selton. I'm glad you're
Yes.
doing well, and stay in touch, and we'll hopefully we'll talk again this season.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I appreciate you.